Hi you guys, today is all about the packing. Today is really the first day that I'm gonna start wrapping up like our main decor. I really want to start in this room because these are all things that definitely aren't things that we use on a daily basis, and those are the things I'm going to be starting with. But I have to tell you guys that we have put so much thought into this whole packing process. It's literally been something I've been thinking about for months and prepping for. So I just wanted to tell you guys like how I've been prepping for it, what I've done. If you have a move that you're going to be doing, or even if you don't, but you just find this stuff interesting, I just thought it would be cool to share with you guys. Okay, so I'm setting my camera down so my arm doesn't fall off. The first thing we did, and this started probably 3 months ago at least, is we knew we were going to sell our house soon, so we really started decluttering the entire house. I went through closets, we cleaned out our basement, and we got like a bunch of clear bins, and I labeled everything, and we really just got rid of a lot of things that we just don't use anymore. Because in my head I was thinking, if I don't have all this extra clutter, like things I don't move, that's less things that I have to pack, and it's less junk that will come into our next house. Another thing that I did, if you guys saw a few videos ago, I had so many clothes that I was getting rid of. I'm still selling a few things on Poshmark, but I did donate like 10 humongous bags of clothes, and that felt really good because we both, Joshua and I, had so many clothes that we just didn't use anymore. So it really opened up the closets, and now I just feel like when I really start packing, wrapping up things that we're gonna keep, it's just going to feel so much less overwhelming. So another thing that I have done is I have got a bunch of boxes from Home Depot, and I've kind of been collecting a few boxes. If I get a package or something, then I just save the box so I can use it for moving. We got some bubble wrap, and then I always label everything with white duct tape and just use a Sharpie marker. That's kind of my thing. So that's how I'm going to be packing everything. I'm also going to be doing room by room, just so you guys kind of get the gist of how I'm going to be doing this. I really wanted to start in this room because I felt like these are all things that I really don't use very often. So I thought things like this are going to be really good things to be like the first things that I pack. In my head, going room by room makes the most sense. I'm also like, I have a lot of frames like that one, and I have some in my dining room. So when I pack things like that, I'll also go to the other rooms and like grab things that match that so they can all be stored together. I also read online it's really good to have like a designated holding room. I'm going to make our front living room like our holding room. So after I pack a box or anything, it is going to go in this room. And these are where all of our packed, labeled boxes will go. I know not everybody is in the same situation as us, but we actually have a storage unit. And because we don't have a house that we're going to be moving into yet, except my parents' house, we have a storage unit to keep all of our things in right now. So actually, even before we did the showing, we got a lot of stuff out of the house that we just felt like didn't need to be here and was taking up space, because when we did the showings, we wanted the house just to look really clean and minimal. I also read online like it's good not to have anything taped up or on your refrigerator or anything. So I wanted everything to just be really minimal so people could envision their own life being in our house. Things like our bike rack or our snow plow or big like planters for flowers or like different yard stuff. We took that all to our storage unit already. So we do have a lot of things out of here already, and everything else I feel like is pretty minimal, and it's just gonna go into this holding room, and then from here we'll just make storage unit runs. And then once we have all of the small things, we're having a moving company come and move like our bigger pieces like dining room table, big sofas, just things like that are going to be kind of harder to move. So that is the plan, and I want to bring you guys along. Like I said, I know everybody's not moving right now, so this isn't going to pertain to every single person, but I still think things like this are fun to watch, and if you ever do have a move in the future or you're thinking about moving, then I hope that this video is helpful to you. So here's what I have so far for packing. We also have a few empty bins downstairs, so those will be really useful, but so far we have a roll of bubble wrap. This is the duct tape that I always use for labeling things around our house. Some boxes. These are like glass kits. I have a couple of those, and then I have a dish one. And then I think I can link some of these things down below if you guys are in the middle of a move and wanting to get some of these things. And then we did get quite a few boxes from Home Depot. A lot of these are Home Depot boxes, and then some boxes that we just had like when we got our deep freezer, or like other boxes that I've just randomly collected.
All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Okay, day two. Josh was here with me today, and we are heading into Home Depot. I almost said Home Goods.
I almost thought Home Goods.
That's where I wish I was. So we're gonna go into Home Depot to get some more packing supplies. I need more bubble wrap because I pretty much went through all of the bubble wrap yesterday. Joshua was working all day yesterday. He couldn't really help me much yesterday. But we're just gonna kind of pace ourselves, do a little bit at a time.
Yep.
And
we got our second storage unit today.
yeah, we should explain that. You should explain that. What's going on?
Cool thing. We were worried about a storage unit when we first decided to sell our house.
Because there's like a waiting list.
Yep.
And I did not know that's how it goes. I thought you just get one.
Right, me too. We were like 5th in line, and then the 4 people were like, nope, don't want any more. We got one, and then we
It's
were
a
like,
little too small though.
it was a little small, so we were like, okay, we'll put some things in there, like knick-knack, paddywhacks, you know? And then we were like, whoa, we need another one. Because I've been on a waiting list, nothing. Normally they come and go at the beginning of the months. And I was like, hey, you got one? And they're like, yeah, one opened up yesterday. And I was like, can I get it? And they're like, yeah. So
Okay,
I was like,
surfer dude.
Surfer dude. So I surfed right over there and boom, picked it up. So we got 2 smaller ones, but it'll fit everything we need.
Yeah, even the one we have could possibly fit everything we need, but just to be safe.
Yeah, just to be safe,
We have
you know?
a second one. But it is really crazy, like, God keeps putting me in check because I'll start freaking out and be like, oh my goodness, we don't have a storage unit. And then, like, Joshua will be like, you just have to trust God, and literally 5 minutes later, they call and say they have a storage unit.
Boom.
So,
That's what happens.
yeah, it's just been crazy. But anyway, we're gonna go into Home Depot right now, grab a few more packing supplies.
Yes, we are.
Part of me wants to go back there and look at the plants, but then another part of me is like, where are you gonna keep that? Moving.
Packing supplies.
Kind of want to get some of this stuff. Maybe like this packing foam. We need to get more bubble wrap.
Do we want the hey, we're moving special where it's like vibrant orange? This one's 12-inch.
Oh, electronic. Do we need that for anything? Look at that
What?
pink one is for electronics.
Why is it so?
We might need that for something.
I don't think so.
Okay. I think that's what I got the last time.
We'll get 2 of those.
Or should we get one that's bigger? Should we get, oh, you want this one nice for the, like those big jelly things that we have? Or should we get this?
This will be fun. Holding things down.
Joshua and I have been doing a little bit of packing today. Actually, I feel like we made a pretty good dent. What do you think?
We sure did. We got a lot of things done.
I'll show you guys. So this room, all of the bookshelves are emptied, which I was working on that yesterday, but I got everything out of those cabinets as well, and that's pretty much packed up. Those are a few like random things out that I still have to pack up. Thank you.
I lost the screws to the base of this, so
You
it's
did?
gonna... No.
Great. But yeah, this is just what's going on around here. I'll show you guys our little holding room that we have. Oh, and then look at, we just emptied out this. You gonna show them? Thank you. So this is our little holding room. This is everything that we have packed up into boxes so far.
This Saturday is gonna be a huge day.
Yeah, which we probably won't even end up vlogging that day because we're just gonna be so busy.
Just
but
busy.
you guys are gonna get the gist of it in this video. Some of you might ask, why are you putting tape on this if there's, because there are like little lines on the Home Depot boxes where you can write. I like the white tape. I always use it for labeling, but I like it because it makes what it is stand out a little bit more.
Yeah, it's like, where's the family room bookshelf stuff? Boom! Pop, right there. Popped it.
So, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling organized, and so far so good. How do you feel? Do you feel overwhelmed?
Nope, not at all. Top of the morning.
Alright, so I guess that's it for today.
That's it. That's all we got.
Just a little bit at a time, you know? I'm just trying to wrap up this thing, which I don't even really know what I'm doing. Today is day 3. I'm tired on day 3, guys, if you can't tell. But I'm sort of particular about my packing. That's what I've noticed. But I just kind of wanted to chat with you guys because how much packing can you really watch me do, you know? But I thought this would be just kind of a fun video just to give you guys a little update of what's going on. So the questions are kind of coming in asking us like, have you seen any houses that you like? Have you toured any houses? Guys, I have no clue if I'm grabbing this properly. This is really bad. But I just wanted to answer some of those questions that have been coming in. We actually have not found any houses that we're that interested in. We haven't toured any or anything like that. We haven't officially closed on our house yet. We're kind of hoping to have everything done before my birthday weekend, which is the 21st. So we would kind of like to have everything done before then because that's a weekend and then we can just like enjoy it and have fun and stuff, which I think if we really want to get all the packing done, we could make it happen. But if not, I'm totally fine with like packing and stuff on my birthday. I really don't care. But that was kind of a goal of ours, was to kind of get it done before then. It's kind of embarrassing that you guys are watching me wrap this because this is the worst wrap job I've done on anything. And now I'm like, oh my goodness, there's so much tape on everything. By the time we actually find a house and I start unpacking, I'm gonna be like, what was I thinking? Why is there so much tape? But yeah, I just think it'll be really interesting just to see how fast or how slow this process ends up being. Like if we end up closing and then we find a house like super fast. I do have to say, like, I feel like Joshua and I are pretty picky. So it's gonna be a special house. I'm really grateful that I feel like we don't have to settle or anything. I'm just super blessed that we do have a place to stay, like at my parents' house and stuff. So like I've said before, like we're really blessed that we have a place to stay. I know not everybody has that option, but I know a lot of you have been kind of in a similar situation as us, like you sold your house and you stayed with friends or family, or had to get an apartment or just a place to rent or something. So the market is just really crazy right now. But if you guys have any packing suggestions for me or anything, leave it down below in the comment sections. I know somebody was saying something about the storage unit, that you shouldn't, if it's not temperature controlled, you shouldn't put a lot of furniture in it or something because it gets a musty smell. Really appreciated that comment. If you guys have any good packing tips, moving tips, this is really our first big move, so we could use all of the helpful tips that we can get. We really appreciate it. We're also slowly kind of getting things over to my parents' house a little bit at a time, like things that we'll need, and we'll for sure probably be all moved in over there before our actual closing and everything. Another thing I wanted to mention, the whole process of like looking at houses and stuff, I don't know if we're gonna be in a situation where we get to look at a bunch of different houses, because I would love to bring my camera along and like share that whole process of like picking out a house with you guys. I don't know if it's gonna be a situation like that, or if it's gonna be a situation where we like see a house, see photos of it, and then we just immediately have to get it because the market is so crazy. So if I get the opportunity, I want to share the whole process of like looking at houses with you guys, because a lot of you have asked about that too. But we'll just see what ends up happening, I guess, if I end up getting to do that or not. If you guys are excited about following us along on this journey, make sure to subscribe. And when the time finally comes, we'll have our empty house tour and all the new decorating videos, and who knows what else. I've said in past videos too, like, because we're not super interested in building right now, just because all of the building prices are pretty high right now, we're fine with finding a house that needs, you know, a few updates to really make it our own or anything. We're more than happy to do that. I don't want to say too much because I might change my mind. I'm not super interested in doing a full gut on a house. I wouldn't mind doing like a few changes to make it our own. So we'll see. But I hope you guys are doing really well. Give this video a thumbs up. Like I said, subscribe if you guys are excited for just some upcoming videos of finding out what's going on next in our life. I appreciate you guys wanting to follow along, and yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little just chat and update today, because how much can you really watch me pack and wrap things up, especially when I'm doing a really bad job like this. So if you guys do have any video requests though regarding like moving or packing or anything like that, leave that in the comment section too. I look forward to reading all your comments and chatting with you guys down there. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, kind of coming along the first step of this next adventure. And I'll see you really soon in my next video.
Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future